Did you hear that? Jake asked Paulina to the dance.
No way.
Like, you would have never seen that coming.
No, I doubt it.
She's so nice.
Hey guys. It's true.
Oh,
hey Kaya. Wanna know what I learned?
What?
STEM.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
STEM. How'd you know I love biochemistry?
I know you.
You know who is a beast
Who?
at STEM? Dr. King. She's a math professor now.
Can we see her?
Oh my god, let's go meet her right now.
Let's go see her. Woo! Dr. King.
Dr. King, yeah.
We have a math test today.
I forgot to study.
Same. I hope it's like multiple choices.
Hey, Dr. King.
Hey girls, how are you?
Good.
Good to see. What's up?
Can you talk about your work with STEM?
I am an engineer. I think I told you guys that before. I did industrial engineering operations research. We actually do a simulation study where we have planes flying in different positions to see what's the minimum amount of time and the minimum distance to get to a certain place.
So what exactly is STEM and like what do you have to do with it?
So STEM is a mnemonic that stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And a lot of jobs today are focused on STEM. So for instance, I was an engineer, so I would fall under the category of having a STEM career.
What's that?
It is a book of paradoxes and puzzles and riddles.
Yo, read one.
Okay. One stall at the province fair. The audience is invited to try their luck at knife throwing. If a participant manages to hit the target, he is given 2 more knives to throw. Angus decides to have go. If he had 5 knives when he started, and he has thrown 17 knives in all, how many times did he manage to hit the target?
So 6 times, yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see the answer. Okay. Angus hit the target 6 times!
So what has been the most surprising discovery that came out of your research?
I'm really concerned about why women, particularly black women, don't do STEM. Black girls actually do better at black boys, and they were the only racial group to do that. They did better in trigonometry and algebra or whatever, but they abandoned the skill that they have. And I think the reason is because you don't have someone to tell you what direction. Because a lot of young women have the skills, but they don't know what to do with it.
What was your affiliation with NASA?
NASA has a program where they're trying to get more minorities, particular students, to go into STEM careers, because that's what NASA uses. So we created a class called Methods of Science Research, where we taught them what it was like to be a scientist and have a problem to face. And then at the end of this course, they would be matched with a professor somewhere in CUNY or in SUNY, and then they would do some research.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, we got to meet Dr. King. She was awesome.
How was that?
She was really great. Like, we learned she worked for NASA. Yeah, and she really cares about, like, you know, women and African American women in, like, the STEM fields. Really awesome.
So, like, do you have to be, like, a genius to go into that field?
No. She said that there's one genius born every, like, 75 to 100 years.
We were talking about how, like, IQ isn't, like, a really good assessment of your knowledge. Apparently it's not that great.
Yeah. How is STEM different than regular math? It's not just STEM, it can also be STEAM because it's involved with arts, and that's the A is.
But it's also about solving problems, like, for example, the lights that we see on the crosswalk or the shape of the wings on a plane. They use simulations to solve those types of things, and that's what makes it different from regular, everyday, in school, Common Core math.
Cool.
So what's that book?
The big book of puzzles and paradoxes. Lola and I were solving some puzzles from it. Can I see? Here, it's a good puzzle. Read it with a weird accent. All right. I mean, it's not weird. But I'm gonna do one. Dame Birth has 7 children and a tin containing 7 biscuits. Each child wants a biscuit, but they also want Dame Birth to leave one in the tin. How can she satisfy her whimsical brood?
It's for you guys.
How can she?
Do it. Answer in the comments.
Answer it. You get a shoot.
Shout out.
If you answer it right, you get a shoot-out.
Find out how she can satisfy her whimsical brood.
And don't look it up, no Googling.
If we find out that you Google it, you're blocked. Something will happen.
You're blocked.
You're blocked. Blocks off. Also, tell me what you think of my accent. Is it good?
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook.
MySpace.